Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Ranked Mode. For this match I'm going to be playing as the Eldari, and I'm thinking of using Eldrad for the Warlord. And I'm just going with a pure Psyker deck, very simple, just running as many Psykers in here as I can. I'm using all 199 points. I think recently they reduced the cost of this guy, the Spirit Seer, by 1 point, which enables you to just go with a pure Psyker build. And you basically just go Psychic the whole time and hope that you can outdamage the enemy. So, not a whole lot else to say about that. The one thing is the Shadow Seer. I do actually have enough copies to upgrade it to the next level, and it's definitely worth upgrading, getting that additional shield, but I'm running pretty low on coins, so I'm just holding off on that for now. But in general, a very decent card there. And some of these other ones, I think this might be the first match that I've uploaded since the big change they made to the trait system, which means that some of my cards here are actually stronger than the last time I played as him. Like the Farseer, so this guy can dish out massive amounts of damage. This other Farseer Skyrunner as well is pretty strong. So let's go ahead and deploy, see how these Eldari Psykers do in battle. Now for the Eldari, I've mostly been using the Zephyr Blade this season. It's been working out very well. I used that Psionic Blast build earlier that I uploaded, but also just going with a pure ranged build with the Zephyr Blade has been pretty good. We're up against Commisar Yarrick at level 8, so this is a should put up a good fight. And we'll just throw down some of these weaker Warlocks in the beginning. We do have the initiative. Right, they've got some fodder on the field. I think we'll throw down the Farseer Skyrunner across from that. Alright, they got a pretty strong guy over there though. Stone-Tooth Harker at level 9. He's going to be gaining a whole lot of stats every time he takes damage, so I'm kind of wishing I'd put the Farseer over there now. Not really too many good options. You don't want to put down Yvrain, because that Inspiring Presence can really help out later on, so I guess we'll just put down the Shadow Seer. Got the Psionic Links activating, and another pretty strong Ranger there, the Rogue Trader. Alright, start off with the Psionic attack, frying the Scion and dealing just a little bit of damage. Now, this is actually going to be really interesting because Commisar Yarrick, every time one of his guys dies, another card will ready, but that in turn activates Eldrad. So Eldrad is supposedly one of the best counters to Yarrick. His special rule directly counters Yarrick's special rule. So I'm interested to see how that works out here. Because most of my Psykers in here charge up the psychic attack when they ready, we should be able to deal a lot more damage. The Shadow Seer actually debuffs ranged with its ready, so if that thing gets the thing from Eldrad's special rule, will be debuffing their ranged attack. It looks like they're going with the ranged build, so that will help out either way by the looks of it. So here we'll see what happens. Blow up some of their guys, and they ready, and then we ready. So we just debuffed them more than they were able to gain from their ready. Now they do actually ready twice, 200%, but so does Eldrad. Okay, so our next psychic attack is going to be slightly charged up. This is actually pretty amusing. I think this might be one of the first times that I've played this matchup, Eldrad against Yarrick. For those of you watching, let me know if you've ever actually seen this happen. So now we have a really big psychic attack charged up, as you can see. Unfortunately, the Farseer on the right is going to be wasting all that damage on this little shock trooper. This guy's not going to know what hit him. 196 damage. 131 from the Farseer Skyrunner, so that almost I was able to take down the Castellan robot, but it does survive. And the Shadow Seer is now getting targeted by the Vindicare Assassins, so they will be taking that thing down. Here comes the next ranged attack. Whoa, that is a lot of damage. Fortunately, oh, unfortunately, actually, that's right, the target acquired increased the damage there, so that was very painful. Destroyed 2 of my units there. Alright, they only have 3 cards left, but they're actually doing a pretty good job of destroying my guys. So we're just going to throw down 2 more Psychers. They don't have to be very strong to destroy what's left on the field, so we'll just put down these guys. Go with a Psychic attack. I mean, I suppose we could also just go for a melee attack, perhaps. Very big Psychic attack charged up here. But unfortunately, we don't quite have enough of the melee attack to destroy these guys. So we'll just go with the Psychic one. And, I mean, we should still get a buff to our Psychic attack regardless when they're ready. So our next Psychic attack will be pretty strong as well. They do have all 3 attack types charged up pretty decently. So they're going to be hitting back pretty hard this next turn, especially with that... the big guns. They got the big vehicles deploying to the field, along with Yarrick himself, inspiring them up, so this is going to do a lot of damage just with those precision shots. Okay. But they're going for the melee attack. Still able to take down 2 of my guys. And this guy, the Sky Runner, survives. And now Eldrad comes to the field. Now, if that Farseer Skyrunner had died there, that actually would have been pretty huge, because Eldrad has Psychic Link, and you need 2 other Psychers on the field for that to really be effective. So, we do have the Inspiring Presence from Yvraine buffing Eldrad himself, and Eldrad I have at level 5, making him the strongest Psyker in my collection, I think, damage-wise, when he is charged up 202 Psychic attack. That's just the base attack there with the Inspiring Presence. And we do have a little bit of a charge there, so 273 Psychic damage. Definitely enough to fry Commisar Yarrick to a crisp. Now these Imperials did actually put up a pretty good fight. Better than I was expecting, considering how Eldrad's special rule completely counters Yarrick. An entertaining battle there, but a little bit closer than I was expecting. So let me know if you use Eldrad very much. I don't think he's a very popular warlord. You do have to have him at a pretty high level for him to be good, and his special rule is also just very situational. In that case, it was extremely good, but in most cases, you're not going to be getting a whole lot out of it. In some games, you might not even get anything out of it. And with Eldrad, I've pretty much just gone with the pure Psychic build, which is decent because Psychic decks tend to do pretty well against anything else that's not Psychic. So anyway, let me know what you think of this Warlord, and if you think that his special rule deserves to be tweaked a little bit. Let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.